All right, what's up, coaches? Charlie and I went down to see a kid that I coached in high school ball. Who runs a baseball school down in the Gainesville area last weekend to work on some hitting stuff. So we talked about this age group and hitting. He's got a couple kids, one that's about Charlie's age. So we are going to hit as one unit, so to speak, this year. And I wanted to do it exactly this way. Just a couple keys, not a lot technical stuff, but just a couple things we want to do. So I wanted to send this video, instead of going over it Wednesday night, maybe have a chance to look at it so we can look at the size of your belly, Charlie. Suck that in. There we go. Anyway, just a couple key pointers, and you can have a chance to look at this, and then we can just start moving when we get there. We're going to try to send you a kind of a practice schedule thing as well.
Hush.
All right, focus, Charlie. Focus. All right, so the first thing we want to do is make sure we get a good wide base, probably about shoulder width, feet about shoulder width apart. There we go, good. Let's see if I can get around to see this. Okay. All right, and we're going to squat to bend a little bit at the knees, upper body's fairly straight, not so rigid. You can bend over a little bit. There we go. All right, good. Now the big thing is a little bit squat, almost like you're sit down. Not that much. Just kind of defensive basketball position. All right. So the big thing we're going to focus on are going to be the hands. Okay. So we can start with the resting on the shoulder position. Now all we're going to do from there, sorry about the video. All we're going to do from there with the hands is just, don't lean back, all right, is just move them up. I want those hands right up there. This elbow's got a little bend in it, okay? It's not going to be straight back, like straighten it out so we can show them. Yeah, not like that. I don't know, although I don't know that anybody, all right, bend it. I've seen anybody like that. And here's a couple key things I want you to check. This knob of the bat should be pointing down back towards the catcher's mitt. So this knob, all right, the back of this hand right here should be, this is eyes on the pitcher. So that's going to be facing the pitcher. All right, knuckles, not so much worried about their line if they're lined up. They might be offset just a little bit. That's okay. We're not going to worry about it. The back of this hand is going to face the pitcher. All right, the back of this hand points towards the backstop. Okay, and that'll ensure that our fingers are in the right place. Okay, and we're going to get our hands kind of high. Okay, all right. The other thing we want to do is kind of just get a little sway back and forth when we're going. Okay, and then we're going to load on the back, and then just slow motion swing. Load back. Good. All right, good. I'm not worried about anything else from, stride. We're gonna have some tires to try to keep them on balance, and it's a lot of other things, but just those basic things, especially hand position, getting those hands back. Elbow's not gonna, go ahead and get set again. All right, good. So we don't want that, all right, take it off your shoulder. I'm trying to work this. All right, good, face. Like
But it doesn't have to be exact. This doesn't have to be exact, not like this.
No. Not. It's going to be pointing down at an angle. Thank you, Charlie. You were glad you were listening. Good job. All right, but we don't want this elbow. It can be up about right here. It's where we want it. Okay, but not. We don't want it up here, down, tucked in the side. We don't want it way up there like that, because what that does is it kind of restricts, kind of ties them up with the hands up here. All right. So just get it in a, good, almost like a 45 degree there. Good. That's good. That looks good. All right. But here's what I want us to do when we're throwing. Whether you're throwing the wiffle balls in the outfield, pitching BP. All right, get in a stance. Hands higher, higher. Get your hands higher. Up. There we go. Sorry. Hands up. All right, just like that. A little bend, a little rock. Before you guys throw the ball, they need to be in this position every single time. I'm not worried about rapid fire. I'm worried about in that position. Hands in that position, feet spread, a little bit of rock to them, a little balance. Good, just like that. That looks really good, Charlie. Right there. Hands up like that. Okay? Don't throw the ball to them until they are in that position, ready to go. Okay. So a couple verbal cues are hands up, you know, feet wide, little bend in the legs. There we go. Good. Okay. There we go. Good. Just like that. All right. So that's how we want to hit, and they're going to load the backside, but they'll kind of figure that out. You know, they'll kind of figure out when to load up on the back, but it's not a big load. So we want to maintain about a 50-50. Okay. All right, guys. Looking forward to tomorrow night.